BagFuel, baby.
First thing that I wanted to address up here, where Han didn't know this, I wanted to address publishing, right? Because publishing, we had Cormega on, you know what I'm saying? And I saw people talk about it on camera saying, oh, y'all don't know about the BMI. They can collect the royalties for the records and stuff like that if you're not signed with a major. We do know that, right? But the point that we're talking about is the mechanical royalty. The mechanical royalty is the most difficult royalty to attain because it's based upon the record sales that go on when people buy it. So when you have an independent project, it's hard to keep track of those record sales. Thus, you never really get the independent mechanical royalty when they put the record out. So that's the hard part. So you get a producer that might get $5,000, but that's his only $5,000 he gets from the independent joint.
Crazy.
So that's the hardest thing. So you can get the performance royalties where things is played and all that. That's what ASCAP and that is for the performance royalties. That's what they collect. Look that up and learn that.
I think that was a good conversation. I just got a BMI check for a song I wrote like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I tell people all the time, register the music, but like people don't understand these differences. Because when people see like people sell their catalogs and stuff, they think it involves every dollar made from the music. Mm-hmm. Not knowing some money still comes to the artist, even with having sold the catalog. And there's always a time limit on that. But that's a fact, though. It's like to know that is super important, especially as an independent artist, because you need every dollar you can get because they're not rushing to give you dollars. You dig?
Yeah, because people don't really know where to collect from.
Right.
That's the problem. Like, when you're a producer, you have many ways to collect. You get your points, you get your advance, and you get your publishing. You know what I'm saying? And if you get a single, you get performance publishing too, which is why you sign up with BMI, CSAC, etc. You know what I'm saying? So people got to learn that when you're coming into this business and you're trying to be a creative, you also need to learn where you're gonna get your money from. You can't wait for somebody to teach you the different ways that you make your money.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying? Because there are people that have a lot of money in BMI that never register, and your money's just sitting there, and they're not gonna call you. Nobody calls you that says, come down to come get these millions that you earn.
That's
you know
a
what
fact.
I'm saying?
And like you were just saying, like you got to know where to get your money, but like with the artists, a lot of artists they're not even doing like split charts.
You mean split sheets?
Split sheets, yeah, pardon me. Split sheets, like they just put songs together, put it out. There's no paperwork, there's no nothing, and it just exists.
Yeah, but you should definitely, when you do a record with anything that you produce, anything that you make, before you leave the studio, you will want to do a split sheet.
Yeah.
But split sheets business, for some reason, in our community, when you bring the business to the creative, it makes people feel funny. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, all right, well, once we do this record, you're tired, you're sleepy, you know what I'm saying? You done drank. You're not thinking about doing a split sheet. They don't know that that's official. When you leave there and you write a split sheet and everybody signs off on it, that's your rights, right? That's your rights right then and there.
Yeah.
And they don't get that. So once you leave that studio and that split sheet is not confirmed, it's up for debate when the lawyers get involved in it. Because you can say, melody, lyrics, hook. Once you write the hook, you are supposed to get 16% of the record if you write the hook. So if you got multiple people writing the hooks and writing words and all that, then you got to decide what percentage of this hook or this record belongs to you or them. And it always gets cloudy later because everybody remembers things the way that they remember it.
That's
not
fact.
necessarily how it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So keeping your business tight from the beginning in the creative side is very, very important.
Yeah.
How do you register your song? Because, see, a lot of the times when people are doing things, all they know is the fancy parts, studio, go in, record,
Right.
throw it up.
Yeah.
Then the magic's gonna happen.
Instagram stuff.
That's just what it is. Now we have to really translate. It's more magic of I don't think it's sexy enough to go and register your song, to have the split sheets. Because all they show on video is the weed, we're smoking. Now, if a guy, Esso, comes in, he's iced out. You come in, Jones, you iced out, be like, yo, here's the split sheet. This how we gonna bust our bread.
Yeah.
This how you thought they're gonna eat. How do you make it provocative? Because most dudes are ignorant. They don't know.
Yeah, I've seen people even get scared off by good business.
Yeah. Say that again.
I've seen people get scared off by having good business.
Because black people, notoriously, we've been shown that lawyers will snake us. That's the urban legend, even though that's not the truth most times.
I don't know. When we talked to Roddy Ricch, right? He shed light on me because I said, yo, the lawyers aren't telling y'all that these are bad deals. He's like, nah. So I don't necessarily think that the lawyers are snaking them. Some lawyers might not know. Like, just because you have legal representation, that don't mean they're good.
That's true, too.
You know what I'm saying? So, and they need money, too. And when you sign that paperwork, they get paid.
Yeah.
So they might want you to sign that paperwork so they can get paid and not even worry about you, because the odds of you coming out and becoming a big star really are slim and none.
So what does it take to find a good lawyer now? That's a question and a topic.
That's true.
You find good lawyers through referrals, the same way I found my dentist from Ghost.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's how you do it.
That's a fact.
I called Ghost. I said, Ghost, you coming from the dentist? Yeah. Is she good? Yeah. Get this woman. The Chinese dude's good too, but this is who you want to get. When you call, you do that. I use the referral. Mm-hmm. I'm getting my teeth done. I'm in my process of fixing my stuff. And
Let me ask you this, though.
Because he found me a good dentist.
What if you coming into this game and you really don't have a network, you really don't have a foundation? Who you gonna talk to get you that referral?
I was gonna say, real quick to draw back what you said, about I'm not an artist. I worked in management,
but you know how to maneuver like an artist.
I had a partner of mine, my man Z Rich. He kind of was smart to the game, so he gave me a lot of game, because he made mistakes, and then I learned from him.
Got you.
But a lot of people don't have that. But I just recently seen an interview. I don't want to say the artist's name. He said his criminal defense lawyer does his music stuff. And I don't, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that's insanity.
Why is that though?
Because he trusts him, because he got him off some cases. But I'm like, this is two different things. That's like asking your barber to do your nail. Or no, that's like asking your barber to be your dentist.
Yeah, exactly.
You dig?
No, I think you did it right. Asking your barber to do your nails. The Asian women be doing.
Yeah,
that is cool. A great example.
I don't even understand. But people don't understand that entertainment law. Yo, listen, I have producers that tell me his man is gonna be his lawyer. And I'm like, what you mean? Yo, we argued about this though. See, y'all think it's a game.
Is your man a lawyer?
Yo, bro, I have been in the game already for 10, 15 years when I had this producer. I'm not gonna say his name neither. He came to me and said, I said, yo, I placed the record for you. You need a lawyer. He's like, yo, my man gonna be my lawyer. Your man who? Is he in the game? I mean, has he done...
Is he a lawyer?
Yo, no. He is a lawyer.
Okay.
But then I said, has he done this type of law? Because you have to know points, bumps, royalty rate, all types of stuff that you need to know. And he said, well, I think he can learn it. I said, yo, that's not possible, bro. I said, he can't learn this on the fly.
Yeah.
He has to be an entertainment attorney to understand this lingo. And even if he went to school for this type of legal representation, he still got shit to learn.
You know what it is? It's that, especially when it comes to our people of color, that trust factor. This is the dude that ate Chinese food with me when I had nothing. Does it make... Like, he's getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Because he hates that type of
we
logic.
Probably feel the same way. I'm part of the minority, and number one, I'm not a big believer in bad deals, because most of us are adults, so we sign what we sign. It's up to us to know what's in our best interest.
Nah, it depends on the position you in.
Yeah, but
you sign deals based upon need.
That's 100% fact.
So it doesn't have to be knowledge, because you could know it's bad, but you could need the money.
Yeah. That's a fact. Listen,
that's the most.
Is there a way to manipulate a bad contract?
Well, I remember Irv Gotti said, make a hit, and then you take a lighter to the contract, and you renegotiate.
Nigga, MC Hammer was the first person to say that. Once your stock goes up, you can renegotiate everything. There is power in renegotiation. People don't understand that. But most people don't even renegotiate because they be happy. They be like, okay, that worked. Let's go on to my next term. I just want to get to my next term. So say you been there tight and you ain't had nothing, and now you pop out and you got a hit. Right? You got to go in, you got to renegotiate your contract. And you might not get more money, but you will renegotiate your promotion budget. Oh, I'm this guy now. So I need you got to promote me now. That budget will now keep you out here longer and give you more time to spread your name around. You know what I'm saying? You can go back in there and say, well, you didn't give me the discretionary fund. Let me get a discretionary fund now. Put $50,000 in it. Let me work my thing. Let me keep fresh out here. Let me move around. Let me pay these people to do things for me. You know what I'm saying? But people don't understand renegotiation and its power. And people be scared.